This week in business, we'll take a look at the latest in Super Bowl advertising news, as well as a CEO of a major fast food giant that's stepping down. But first, Apple has posted its biggest quarterly profit ever for a publicly traded company. $18 billion in profits over the last 3 months. It came after it sold a record number of iPhones, 74.5 million iPhones to be exact. CNN's David McKenzie shows us how China is playing a large part in Apple's success. The Seahawks and Patriots will play a big game Sunday in Arizona, and along with that comes the biggest advertising game of the year. NBC announced yesterday that it has sold out all airtime for Super Bowl spots just 4 days before the NFL championship. That's good news for the host network, but it almost didn't come in time. Last year, Fox sold out its airtime 2 months before the Super Bowl. Maybe that has something to do with the record $4.5 million price tag tacked on to each 30-second spot by NBC. This year's game, though, is expected to reach more viewers than ever as NBC begins its Super Bowl programming at noon Sunday while offering an additional 11 hours of free online coverage. The CEO of a fast food giant is stepping down. Don Thompson, who served as CEO of McDonald's for 2 years, announced he will retire about a week after the company reported poor sales. The 25-year McDonald's veteran hasn't been able to right the ship as the company continues to sink. A week ago, it announced a 7% decrease in sales and a 21% decrease in profit for the fourth quarter. McDonald's recently removed 8 items from its menu, claiming that, quote, future food innovations are on the way. Many Americans who were uninsured in 2014 are about to pay a penalty to the IRS. Treasury officials said yesterday that anywhere from 3 to 6 million people will have to pay an Obamacare tax penalty that amounts to about 1% of their annual income. This is the first time Americans will have to deal with taxes stemming from the Affordable Care Act as they prepare their annual tax returns. But because of certain Obamacare requirements, Americans under the age of 26 may be exempt from this tax, meaning most college students won't owe the IRS anything additional. A former contestant on the TV show Shark Tank may save a bankrupt company from going under. Scott Jordan, who's an executive for a company that makes clothes with pockets designed to cradle smartphones, says he'll bid for SkyMall's assets. The mail-order catalog, familiar to frequent flyers, filed for bankruptcy last month. Jordan says a new business approach could save SkyMall and allow it to compete with Amazon and eBay, the two very companies cited by SkyMall as its largest competition. For Channel 14 Business, I'm Nick Farrell. Your Jacket Sports Update with Matt Cole starts right after this.